Everyone, I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
It is Friday. It is hopefully the last day of the work week for you.
Yes.
Last day of the work week, yes. All right, we are negotiating a freelance contract, and this is a great expression. I can meet you halfway. Okay, to meet someone halfway. There's a song, I think it was not Bryan Adams, Kenny Loggins. An old song.
Do you want to sing it?
No, it's like he says, meet me halfway. Yeah, there's a part of the lyrics that says, meet me halfway.
Okay.
So, what are you doing if you meet someone halfway? And what does this really mean?
It means you're compromising with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is, you have different opinions, and maybe you can't accept the other opinion completely, but okay, let's both compromise.
Yeah.
We will meet in the middle.
Oh, meet in the middle. Yes, that's right. So in a romantic context, if you say meet me halfway, it could mean like, all right, I'll give up this and then you do something too.
Yeah.
Okay. Just reminded me of that song. I loved Kenny Loggins.
Oh.
Okay. So basically, when they're talking about meeting halfway, they are talking about money.
Yes.
So maybe, remember they were figuring out like, how much would you like for this job? And maybe it was too high. Her price was too high. So can we meet halfway? Maybe reduce it a little bit and I give you less work.
Yeah. If it was like one person said 100 and the other person said 200.
Right.
You meet halfway at 150.
150.
Right.
Okay. And then you reduce the price a little bit. Okay. So this is all part of negotiating. And another expression that we're going to cover is push back on something.
So you're resisting something. They gave a proposal and you're saying, no, I cannot accept this. I need something better.
Okay. How about to give and take?
Give and take. This is the feeling of compromise where I will make a concession. I will do something for you, but also please do something for me.
Yeah. And I mean, really, in any relationship, whether it's romantic, business, there's always a give and take.
Yeah. Always.
You can't always take. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and listen to that dialogue.
Haley, I really like your proposal, but I need to push back on the price a little.
I understand. Are you hoping I can meet you halfway or adjust the scope of the project?
A bit of both, maybe. I know there's always some give and take in these things.
Okay. I can cut the number of blog posts and bring it to $1,800.
I was hoping for a bigger cut in the price, but I guess that's reasonable.
Great. Let's finalize the details so I can get started.
Okay, please join us on page 80. You can find our power dialogue there. Negotiating a freelance contract, I can meet you halfway. Earl says, Haley, I really like your proposal, but I need to push back on the price a little. Okay, this is a great, interesting expression to talk about when you're negotiating the price. What is to push back on the price?
This means you don't like the price, so you need to come back with another proposal.
Yeah.
In a negotiation, this is used when they gave you proposal A.
Yeah.
And you say, no, no thank you.
Yeah.
So maybe you come back with proposal B.
Okay.
That's you pushing back. In this case, it's the price.
Okay.
I don't like the price, so I'm going to have to disagree with you on it.
So sometimes, I mean, you could say, oh, could we lower the price? You can use other words, but I think this is a great term to just kind of like, could we push back the price a little? Right? It's a little bit softer. But it's very clear as to what you want to do.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so Haley says,
I understand. Are you hoping I can meet you halfway or just adjust the scope of the project?
Okay, two things going on. Are you hoping I can meet you halfway? So if you meet someone halfway in terms of price,
yes,
it means what?
It means that you are finding a middle price you can both be okay with.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, if one person wants $100, the other person wants $200, meeting halfway is probably $150.
Okay. Or Haley is saying, so should I meet you halfway or adjust the scope of the project? So scope is S-C-O-P-E. S-C-O-P-E. So what is she saying? Should we change the price? Or should we change the scope of the project?
Here, scope, we're talking about size of the project. So you could either just be doing a smaller amount of things. Maybe you had to make 5 websites.
Yeah.
But you're only going to make 3 websites.
3, yeah.
Or it could be the individual items. Maybe you're not doing everything before. Going back to the website, maybe you're not doing the homepage and the landing page
and the blog
and all of the logos. Maybe you say, okay, I'm not going to do the blog. We'll do the other things, but not the blog.
Okay, all right.
So that's the scope and potentially adjusting it down.
Yes. Doing less work.
Yes.
Okay. And Earl says, a bit of both maybe. I know there's always some give and take in these things. Okay. Earl has a nice response. He says, a bit of both. A little bit of both. So, I would like to go halfway with the price, and I would like to reduce the scope of the project. A little bit of both. That's our power pattern.
Yeah, a bit of both. So this is whenever someone gives you 2 options, and you say, no, I want both.
Yeah.
But just a little bit of them.
Just a little bit, yeah.
So think like you're at a buffet, and you come to the meat part.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you want the roast beef or the pork tenderloin?
Yeah.
And you say, a bit of both.
Okay, yeah.
I want both of them.
I want both of them. Yeah. That's right. A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A bit of both.
Yes.
It sounds a little less greedy.
Yes.
If you say a bit of both. Because if you say both, it sounds like, well, gosh, that's a little too much.
Yeah.
But if you say, a bit of both or a little bit of both, it just means like, I would like 2 of them, but not so much.
Right, yeah. So going to the meat example I gave, you don't want 100% of the roast beef and 100% of the pork tenderloin. You just want like 50-50 of each.
50-50, yeah, that's right. And what is this give and take?
Give and take, like we talked about in the intro, when you're compromising, I will do some things for you, you will do some things for me.
That's right. There's always give and take. In any relationship, really. So, I think in business, obviously, there is give and take, but in friendships, there's give and take. Yeah. In marriages, there's give and take.
Any functioning relationship, there is give and take.
Yeah. And I feel because if there's too much taking or there's too much giving on one side, in the end, that relationship falls apart.
Yeah. You know, I read something that even puppies, like dogs, when they're playing, there has to be a certain amount of give and take.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like in a group of puppies, there's always like a strong...
alpha puppy.
There's like one puppy that's stronger or whatever.
Yeah.
But they still have to lose about 30% of the time so that the other puppies will continue to play.
Oh!
So the puppy will like pretend to lose.
Really?
Yeah. So that all the other, like to keep the good relationship between all the puppies.
Oh my goodness, I love this study.
Yeah, so there's like some give and take.
Give and take, even in the dog world.
Even in the dog world.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Haley says, okay, I can cut the number of blog posts and bring it to $1,800.
And then Earl says, I was hoping for a bigger cut in the price, but I guess that's reasonable.
Okay, so she's doing less blog post and she's bringing it down to $1,800. Okay, great. Haley says, great. Let's finalize the details so I can get started. Okay, nice conversation about how to negotiate.
Yes.
Let's listen to that one more time.
Haley, I really like your proposal, but I need to push back on the price a little.
I understand. Are you hoping I can meet you halfway or adjust the scope of the project?
A bit of both, maybe. I know there's always some give and take in these things.
Okay. I can cut the number of blog posts and bring it to $1,800.
I was hoping for a bigger cut in the price, but I guess that's reasonable.
Great. Let's finalize the details so I can get started.
Okay, so it's time for Power Note. We're on pages 82 and 83. If you push back on something, it means that you are kind of against this idea. Like, you're just like, maybe we should just do something else or lower the price. There's some resistance.
Yes.
Okay? I had to push back on the manager's proposal.
Good for you. It didn't sound reasonable at all.
Okay, so if you're pushing back on certain laws or proposals or policies, you're kind of against it.
Right.
You're opposed to it.
Yes. And this doesn't feel strong in itself. Like it doesn't sound like you're fighting. However, it is used sometimes as like a way to soften what you really mean.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, there was a new law and there was pushback.
There was pushback, yeah.
Right? The word itself doesn't feel very strong.
It doesn't.
But we often use the weaker, softer word to mean, oh boy.
They did not like this law.
People did not like this. There was pushback.
Good. The employees pushed back on the new dress code.
So they didn't like the new dress code.
They didn't. They're like, we don't want to do it.
We don't want to.
No, push back. Yeah. So this is a really interesting word. Yeah, like you said. The words itself, it's not that strong. You're just pushing back a little bit. But it's really to kind of be against it, oppose something.
Yeah. My sister right now, she works in a company that they have work at home 2 days a week. And they have to go to the office 3 times a week.
Oh, yeah.
But now the company just announced they have to go in 4 days a week.
Oh, no.
And only 1 day at work at home.
I bet there was big pushback.
There's a lot of pushback.
A lot of
people are very angry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They like being home.
Yeah, of course. You get used to it. Yeah. Okay, so that's what the idea of pushback. Okay, meet someone halfway means basically to compromise, which means, okay, you want this? Okay, I'll give you a little bit of that, but you give me a little bit of this.
Yes.
Okay. I can't pay the full amount, but can we meet halfway?
Sure, let's split the difference and settle it.
Okay, all right. They met halfway on the travel plans. So they're planning to travel and they meet halfway. What could this mean?
So maybe they wanted to go to different locations. So they find a way to both be satisfied with the location that maybe isn't exactly what they wanted, right? So maybe one person wanted to go to the beach and one person wanted to go to the mountains. So they go to Jeju.
Yeah.
Because it has both the beach and the mountains.
Yeah, that's it.
Or the forest, or, trying to find some place that they're both happy with.
Yeah, it is true. That is the ultimate goal of meeting someone halfway, is to both be happy.
Right.
And satisfied.
Right. So this can have a real, actual, literal sense. I remember when I was young, obviously America is a big place.
Yeah.
Traveling by car is very long.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to go to my grandparents' house, they were 4 hours away.
Okay.
So my parents would drive 2 hours and put me in a Walmart parking lot. And then my grandparents would come and pick me up from the Walmart parking lot.
Oh, really?
And then I would go the rest of the 2 hours.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, so you're literally
meeting halfway.
Wow.
Because my parents didn't want to drive 4 hours.
Sure, and then
and my grandparents didn't want to drive 4 hours.
That's a great idea.
So they met in the middle. Met halfway.
So you were at the Walmart parking lot. Sometimes, Cameron, when I meet friends who live, I live in Gimpo, and I work in Ilsan, it's far away from Seoul,
Yeah.
right? Certain parts. So when my friends from Seoul, they want to meet me, I don't want to tell them, oh, meet me here. But then I don't want to go all the way over there. So I often use this expression. Hey, why don't we meet halfway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we meet at like Mapo or Hapjeong, you know?
Yeah, somewhere that's a little more convenient for both people.
For both people. Yeah, exactly. All right. Give and take. This is an exchange, a mutual exchange of ideas or even compromises. Okay? You give a little and then they take and they do the same. It took some give and take, but we finally agreed.
That's usually the best outcome. No one gets everything.
Yeah. In any contract, in even any business, there's always some negotiating and there's always some give and take.
Yeah.
Always.
I often get nervous if there's only take. Like, I only feel like I'm receiving something.
That's uncomfortable, too.
I get nervous that I'm in a trap. You know?
You never...
Like, when someone says something is free.
Yeah.
And then it's not free.
Yeah. Later.
Yeah.
That's true.
I had a friend, she wanted to learn about AI. So there was like this free 3-hour AI lecture that she went to.
Okay.
And she was like, it's free? Really? Just like some and it was some specialist, some really important person doing the talk. Turns out the first hour was about like funeral insurance. The first hour, she had to listen to an advertisement trying to get her to do insurance.
Okay.
And then she could listen to the free lecture.
Okay, so there
was give and take.
There was give and take.
She thought there was only take. But it was a trap.
Well, I tell you, in life, there is no free lunch, as I always say.
It's
all right.
true.
Okay. Let's look at our power pattern. A bit of both. This is great. It just means, I want both of them, but just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. A bit of both. I like sweet foods sometimes and salty foods other times.
Together is the best then.
I know.
Sweet and salty.
Yeah.
A bit of both. I like the sea and the mountains equally.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I would have to say, I'm a bit of both. I do like the sea and I do like the mountains. A little bit more the mountains than the sea.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure to check out the definition of the word power vocab scope on page 84. And what else should our listeners do? Please stop by Audio
Ohakdang.
Pay a very small monthly fee and you can have access to so many wonderful programs here on EBS Radio. And please join us evening special at 6 p.m.
That's right.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.